If I had a nickel for every time I said, this is definitely my hexy era, and then I immediately bought charm packs instead, I would probably have enough nickels to buy that cute little thread snip necklace that I keep adding to my cart on Amazon. Let's talk about quilting eras today because we are absolutely in our main character's stitching arc right now. Hey there, quilter. Welcome back to Loose Threads and Stitches, your favorite weekly date with fabric feelings and their occasional fusible interfacing meltdowns. I'm your host, Christen with ISeeStarsQuilting, and today we're diving into a topic that I know you're going to love. It is our quilting eras. Think of it like a Taylor Swift album, but with more thread snips and fewer breakups. So we all go through different eras in our quilting journeys, the color palette obsessions, the I only do curves now phase, the do I even like quilting anymore phase, and each one tells a story. So today, let's get into the phases that we move through and what they teach us and why they are all part of the beautiful, messy patchwork of our creative lives. Okay, so let's talk about me first, I guess. I'm currently in my what I would call comfort core quilting era, which is soft colors, easy patterns, quilts that feel like a warm hug, no big stress, no pressure, just joy. But if we rewind like a year in time, I was fully in my precision piecing perfection era. I had the rotating cutting mat, I had all the specific tools. It was a lot and I was driving myself crazy, but I was fully in that moment, okay? And before that came along, I had a scrappy chaos era where every bit of fabric I owned was fair game. It was precious. I have made quilts that look like rainbows exploded, and honestly, they're still some of my favorites because they're like memory quilts to me. I see bits and pieces from hundreds of different projects that I have worked on all come together and use every last scrap in one single quilt. It's magical, okay? But we change, our taste shifts, our energy ebbs and flows, and your quilting is allowed to change with you. Okay, but I'm going to continue because we have so much that I want to unpack here today on Loose Threads and Stitches. Maybe you're in your solids only era, or maybe you're living that floral maximalist life. I see you, all of my Tula Pink girls and all my cave fans. Yeah, I see you, that floral maximalist life. There was a moment when I was buying so much Figo fabric that I swear the internet algorithm was sending me all of these like little nudges and pokes and flowers and like things everywhere that just made me think more and more of Figo. The truth is, I think, our fabric stash tells a story, and each and every fabric that we reach for says something about, what you need right now. Do you need comfort? Do you need joy? Do you need a creative challenge? There's no right or wrong season to be in, by the way. I want to make that clear. There's no right or wrong fabric that you're reaching for, or season that you're in, or current era that you're in, whatever. Okay? It's just who you are in that moment. And I want to know if you've ever had one of those moments where you have gone from, I must finish this quilt in a weekend, to I will hand quilt this quilt over the next 3 years with love and snacks. That shift, that's totally normal too. You might be in your slow stitching era or your batch sewing everything because my brain craves structure era. Maybe you're like deep into the weeds of improv and it feels like a trust fall into your rotary gutter, hoping that it has your back. Whatever your process looks like right now, it's totally valid and it's yours. Maybe you're in your quiet quilting season, or you're in the try all the things season, or you're, I'm just tired and I want to make something easy that turns out cute era, like placemats or like panel quilts or something that does not require a ton of brain energy, right? your quilting, it doesn't have to be productive to be worthwhile. And that's something that, you've probably heard me say multiple times. And I believe that every single stitch is still part of your story. So tell me, I've kind of explained that I'm in my comfort core era of my quilting journey, I guess you could say. I don't know. That's what I'm calling it. I totally made that up. That's not anywhere on the internet where you can figure out what quilting era you're in right now. I want to know what quilting era you are in right now. And I want you to tell me, Star Stitcher. I want you to write down in the comment section down below. Tell me what era you're in and where you're at in life. If you have something specific that has definitely influenced what era you're in, write that down there too, because I think that we all need to see that you're not alone where you're at. And I want you to tell me about yourself and tell me about your quilting. Are you deep in scrappy madness, living those neutrals in that linen life? Or are you start a whole bunch of projects and finish none of them, but still feel great about it phase? I do that a lot too. Okay. It can change day to day for me, but I've been in this comfort zone for a while and I'm really liking the quietness of it all. But I would love to know where you're at, because here's the thing. We grow through what we stitch through. Every phase of your quilting journey matters. Every pivot is a patch in your life, and every quilter deserves a little space to be exactly where they are and what they are. So if you want to be with other quilters who get it and know what this is to be a quilter, you can come and hang out with us inside the Stitch Sister Inner Circle. We talk about this stuff all the time, and we break down different quilt patterns. It's our own little cozy corner of the internet, and you are so welcome there. If you just want to make sure that you are subscribed to my channel so that you don't miss more videos like this when I post them. I post at least a couple times a week now. I'm really trying to hit that couple times a week so that I can stay just with you and talk to you through your quilt journey, because that's really what I love to do. I just love to talk to other quilters. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel so that you don't miss another video. Next time you feel like you don't have a consistent style or you're not quilting the right way, just remember that you are in an era, and eras are meant to be lived in, played with, and eventually outgrown. That's what keeps quilting fun. That's what keeps it you, is knowing that there is never going to be a point where you say, okay, I've done it all. And to me, that's really exciting, because I don't want to be expert at everything. I just want to kind of play in all the things in the quilting world and have fun while I'm doing it. So wherever you are on your journey, I am cheering you on. Rainbow explosions, hand quilting snacks, rotating mats, and all the things. Okay. If you loved this episode and had a good time with me today, please share it with a quilty friend and make sure you leave a comment down below. I respond to all of my comments and I would love to chat with you for a little bit. Next week, there's another video coming up that you will not want to miss. And yeah, it's going to be fun. Until then, take a breath, trust your stitches, and I will see you next week. I'm Christen with ISeeStarsQuilting.com. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.